You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, you guys. So appreciate everybody that's going to tap into this video real quick. We're definitely going to talk about this situation and what's going on, you guys, and what just happened with rapper Birdman from Cash Money, YMCMB, or he represent also Rich Gang. And so Birdman, for you guys. Oh, first of all, and make sure y'all hit the like button on y'all way in, man. Let's get over 1,000 likes. Share this video as well so that everybody will get the live streams again, and also hype the video. That way you guys will see our lives again when we go live, and it'll put us back into the algorithm. But basically let you guys know what's going on. Birdman just got absolutely grilled in church. And so Birdman was asked in church of, I don't know why he was at church, but he was at church. And basically he was asked at church why he puts out music that poisons the minds of the youth. And this was recorded, and this is exactly what happened. I want y'all to see what happened with Birdman and what he said, as there was a contentious back and forth in the middle of church about this topic. And I don't know who asked him. I don't know if this is a pastor in the church or if this is one of the church members or just somebody that was in the church. But it was one of the people that was in the church that had the microphone that asked Birdman this question in front of everybody in the church. And I'll let you guys see what happened right now so you guys can get a better idea of exactly what happened in this situation.
My question to you is, if you know and understand everything that is going on, why are you continuing to push out music that poisons the community?
I don't feel that the party goes into every speak about me in general. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I have kids of my own. My music gonna make my child go do nothing unrespectable. I think respect comes at home. You can't dictate what I do on saying my words have something to do with his kids and how he controls his life. Controlling his life gonna start with his parents.
Right. Now, we all can agree.
Hold on 1 second. One moment. Excuse us, one moment. We're here to stop the violence. Kids, right. We're here to put a new mindset in the.
I want to speak his mind though. So what you feel, huh?
Right. So we all can agree that music is very influential, even though
life in general is influential, and not just music. If you talk about life, getting up every morning, feed your children, feed your family, going to work, get that work. If you ain't got that, you gotta go get it how you get it. So you can't charge it to a nigga with a microphone in his hand. You got all kind of substances in life, man. It's weird out there. It's really fucked up out there, my nigga. You gotta be conscious about who you are and raise your kids to be better than you.
Now, the issue with that is, okay, I can come from a good background, all right, and have both of my parents, but at the end of the day, the music, the exposure to the music that is being put on the television as far as what's being
control of that, homie. What they put on TV.
All right. There are no
control of what they put on TV. All right. What's your name, man? What's your name? Hey, what you do for a living? What you do for a living?
I'm a chef.
Great. Sleep with it.
So that was exactly what happened, man. It got real tensions, Birdman, and the guy beside Birdman, like he wasn't going for it, man. Dude was like, "Hey, man, shut this dude down, man." But dude, Birdman's basically snapped. He went off, man. And Birdman said, "Look, man, that's not on me. That's on the parents. You know what I'm saying, to control what you got going on with your kid." And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm somewhere in the middle of this. I do think that the things that the youth are heavily influenced by things they listen to in the music, and then they going out here and reenacting these things that they hear in music. So it does heavily influence them. But I also agree with what Birdman said to an extent about it's the parents too, because I think the parents need to do a better job of parenting their kids and finding out what the hell their kids are listening to and what the hell their kids got going on. You know what I'm saying? Now the language Birdman used in the church, wow, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, Birdman just come from that. So, but still, it's got to be a level of respect, when you in the house of the Lord, man. But at the same time, I thought that what Birdman said about the parents, I understand where he's coming from when he's saying, look, it's your parents' responsibility to control what the kid is watching, what the kid is doing, what the kid is, but here's the thing, the parent ain't always there 24/7. And then I understand what the other guy was saying, like the stuff y'all putting out is showing a negative influence on the community, on everything, you know what I'm saying? So, why put that type of message out to the youth if, you see the youth going out here robbing, killing, and stealing behind listening to this music and being influenced by this music. So I understand both sides, to be honest with you. I understand what Birdman said too. And I do agree that the parents need to take more control of their kids. I truly believe that parents need to take more control of their kids, because the parents need to be watching everything their kids got going on. If you a parent, you got a teenage kid, you should be taking their phone at night. You should be seeing who in the hell they're talking to on their phone. You should know all the aspects of your kid's life. If you don't, you're failing as a parent. And that's the reason why a lot of these kids get caught up in a lot of foolishness now, is because their parents ain't parenting correctly. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. They're not doing their due diligence. They're slipping. This is why you got a situation where you got that boy right now, all them 4 boys in there facing the death penalty for murder. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't somehow, some way got off path, got off track, right? And so, to me, it starts with that strong foundation at home. I agree with Birdman, what he said on that. But I also agree with the young fellow when he asked Birdman about the music that he put out here and disseminate, and the things that he put out here to the general public. See what I'm saying? I do agree with that too. You know what I mean? So I agree with both points. We like the music, listen to the music, this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, people are going out here, standing on business off listening to these certain musicians. I can name you multiple musicians where guys are listening to, and they're going out here committing crimes in the black community or in other communities. I'm just telling you. That's a true element of the situation. And not everybody come from those type of homes where they got parents. Some people come from single parent homes where the parent can't really control them like they need to. Some people don't have no parents at all. They're in foster homes. So they get caught up and in the streets be their parents. So it's just different situations like that shape and mold your influence or how you move or what your path is in life. And I do want to play that again because I felt like, that got real hostile. Now, like I said, you see the guy beside Birdman, hey, dude looked like he was about to, you know what I'm saying? But I want to put that out there again to you guys so you guys can see that one more time.
My question to you is, if you know and understand everything that is going on, why are you continuing to push out music that poisons the community?
I don't feel that part of to every speak about me in general. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I have kids of my own. My music gonna make my child go do nothing unrespectable. I think respect comes at home. You can't dictate what I do on saying my words have something to do with his kids and how he controls his life. Controlling his life gonna start with his parents.
Right. Now, we all can agree.
Hold on 1 second. One moment. Excuse us. One moment. We're here to stop the violence. Kids, right? We're here to put a new mindset in the.
I want to speak his mind. So what you feel, huh?
Right. So we all can agree that music is very influential, even though
life in general is influential, and not just music. If you talk about life, getting up every morning, feed the children, feed your family, going to work, getting to work. If you ain't got that, you got to go get it how you get it. Okay. So you can't charge it to a nigga with a microphone in his hand. You got all kinds of substances in life, man. It's weird out there. It's really fucked up out there, man. You gotta be conscious about who you are and raise your kids to be better than you.
Now, the issue with that is, okay, I could come from a good background, all right, and have both of my parents, but at the end of the day, the music the exposure to the music that is being put on the television as far as what's being
Control of that, homie. What they put on TV.
all right. There are no
I have control of what they put on TV. What's your name, man? What's your name? Hey, what you do for a living? What you do for a living?
chef.
Great. Speak with it.
So yeah, man. I mean, that got real contentious, man. But shout out to Birdman though for letting him speak his mind though. Birdman did not duck the question. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did not duck that question, man. And he basically, stood on what he felt. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't like the language he used, man. Like, you in the house of the Lord, man. Come on, man. Have some respect, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? Like, I don't care who it is, man. You know what I mean? But I do like the fact that Birdman let the brother speak his mind and he didn't just shut him down. You know what I'm saying? He could have just tried to, hey, man, I ain't answering that, man. We here to do this, blah, 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 blah. Nah, Birdman said, nah, respect his mind. Go ahead, speak your mind. So I respect that Birdman did that to him. You know what I'm saying? That he let the brother speak his mind, man. And sometimes you got to have dialogue and have conversation in order to get forward. But I agree with both sides slightly. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle on this. You know what I'm saying? Again, I think Birdman is right when he said, man, the parents have to do a better job. This is the same stuff I be telling y'all on my channel with Cardi B and them ladies who be sitting up here allowing their daughters to basically emulate that type of ratchet, foolish, disgusting, vile, disrespectful, dishonorable behavior. Y'all wonder why these women walking around here with these messed up minds, because they all thinking and acting like Cardi B. They think if they act like Cardi B and mimic themselves like Cardi B, that's going to get them to the success Cardi B have found. No, that's not how it works. Everybody's not going to end up like Cardi B. You're going to have a million people with that mentality and a million damn fools running around here. Straight up. Right? So I'm just telling y'all what it is. And then, the same thing to the brothers, man. That's why I speak also highly against brothers putting their hands on females and stuff like that. I'm not with that, because I think it should be a level of a role model level that's set for that. Again, I just saw the boy that was over there in the Julio Fulio case. I just seen this boy. He about to get he might get the death penalty. He's fighting to not get the death penalty. He's fighting to not get the death. I'm gonna show you this boy I'm talking about. He's fighting to not get the death penalty, man. And he talked about how he didn't have a father figure in his life. And I understand some people ain't gonna have no excuses for none of these kids out here doing these crimes. But he said something that I thought about. He was like, yo, in my most impressionable years, 16 to 18, I ain't had no father figure in my life on a day-to-day basis. And I'm gonna tell you something, that means something. That father figure, that means something. That strong base in your life means something. That could be the difference between life and death, between keeping you out of prison and on the right path in life. Because sometimes when these kids get big, the parents, the mama can't control them no more. So it's the daddy, it's the way that you raise your son, the respect that you taught him to have for certain women. Now, I know some women got to do it on their own. I know some men do it on their own. But you still need that other element, that other side, man. And I hate seeing our people throw their life away behind foolishness. I hate seeing it, man. Behind wrong influence, foolishness. Now you got all these people that throw their whole life away. Just wasted. Wasted. And then you look at a guy like this. Do this look like a guy who need to be in prison somewhere? Think about this. This dude is facing a death penalty. Do he even look like that? And now he's regretting all of the bad decisions, all of the peer pressure, everything people told him that was cool. He's regretting that now. You know why? Because his life is on the line. His life on the line. But y'all don't get this message. You don't get this positivity. Y'all love negativity. Y'all love bullshit. Y'all love to promote the nonsense and stupidity. And that's the real problem, is the promotion of that stuff. The promotion and the publication of that stuff. That's the real problem. If you're a real one, you'll hit the like button to this video. You'll hype this video up. Because I ain't doing nothing but sitting out here telling the truth. They can try to take me out the algorithm. Ain't going to stop me from speaking my mind. So salute to all of y'all. Make sure y'all share this video. Make sure y'all like this video, man.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.